Do you know what? When anybody goes, oh, where are you from? You go, Stoke. People would normally say, oh, Robbie Williams. You get that all the time, don't you? Oh, yeah, Stoke. It's the football, innit? It's Robbie. And you go, it's the people. The people are epic. You'll know this if you've lived anywhere else. So I've lived everywhere, down in Cheltenham, Birmingham. You end up coming back home, and obviously because of radio, ended up back at home and staying put for ages and ages. And I think we can all say it. You just go, the people are amazing here, and that's why we feel really, really lucky. And it's such a privilege as well. We get to meet loads of mega people. And I got an email a few weeks ago it was Stephen, posh name, very posh name, Stephen Lewis-Brammer. I love that. Double-barreled. No nonsense there. And I remember speaking to him probably about a year and a half ago. He's absolutely ace. He decided to get on a bit of a mission, get on his bike, do some pedalling and raise some cash for Cancer Research UK.
The sound.
The sound of where we live. Together we can make a difference. BBC Radio Stoke.
Hello.
Hi Louise, how are you doing?
I'm all right. Are you sweating away on your bike?
I am. I'm puffing and panting, so apologies for the heavy breathing. Some people would pay money for this, but there you go.
Well, we could do a whip round. There's only about 4 people in, but I feel like I should be wearing Lycra now to at least be joining in with this.
That's a vision.
You're amazing, you are. I remember the first time we spoke, and it was part of our Make a Difference campaign, and you're always coming up with new ideas to raise money. I think it's fantastic.
Trying our best.
As you're puffing and panting, could you just set the scene for us now? Like, are you in the kitchen on an exercise bike?
Well, I've actually moved now. So I am on the same exercise bike, but it's moved out to a cabin I've built in the garden. My wife got sick of seeing me in the kitchen and got sick of hearing me pedaling. So it's outside, Louise.
Do you know what? Goodwill will only stretch so far. So as much as I'm sure your wife encourages you, she's done like every other sane wife does and moved you outside.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The further away, the better, I think.
So you'd literally got to the end of the last campaign that you were doing. How much did you raise on that mission?
Well, the original target was to raise £10,000. I've passed that and gone. I'm just currently over 10,600, and I've upped the target to see if we can get up to 15,000.
Oh my God, that's amazing! Where's the money going, Stephen?
It's all going to Cancer Research UK.
This is worth sweating for on a bank holiday weekend. I love that as well. It's like we have got to the bank holiday. You're not even quitting. You're not even taking a few days off. You are still straight back on the reliable bike.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, the fight against cancer doesn't stop, so it's not fair that I stop pedaling. So there we go. I keep going.
Your attitude is amazing, and how you're just so driven to do this. Why is it so important to you?
For me, I've known too many people affected by it, whether it's friends or family members or work colleagues. I'm glad to say some of them have beaten it, which is great, and they've got it in remission. In some cases, they're fighting it still.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people listening as well will feel exactly the same as you, because I don't know anybody that hasn't been touched, within their family by cancer. So we're all like pushing you on together, to just keep pedaling. It's amazing you've already got the 10 grand. We're now aiming for 15,000. You've set a new challenge as well, which you'd quite like people to join in with.
Yeah, I'm actually coming to the end of the overall target that I'm doing. It's to cycle the equivalent to going around the circumference of the world, which is 40,075 kilometres.
Good grief.
Like 24,301 miles, whatever it is. I've currently cycled now 30,000. My last part of it is to do the last 10,000. And what I'd like to do is see if anybody would like to join me on a sort of virtual session, either Teams or a Zoom call. And if anybody's got an exercise bike and would like to pedal with me, or has a running machine and would like to run or walk or row or whatever they want to do, then that would be great.
What an ace idea for that 10,000 miles as well, when you're all looking at each other. Will you get your best Lycra out for that if you're on Zoom?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I need a bit of makeup, I think, Louise.
I can help with that. I've got crate loads of it. So when are you hoping that this will happen?
I'm looking to run the first one on the 13th of May.
Okay.
So I'll put details out on my Just Giving page and on the social media. And if I can share those via Radio Stoke, that would be great.
So it's the 13th of May. Is that a Saturday?
It is, I believe, yeah.
Right, so I'm on, I'm on 10 till 2. Is that any help for you?
That would be brilliant.
Let's do it
That would be
then.
fantastic if possible. Right, that sounds good.
Let's
you
do
gonna cycle
it.
with us? Are you going to, you and your lycra?
Do you know what? I wouldn't wish that on anybody. We're gonna do this, right, with the lads I work with. We will find a way of doing it and linking up with you. Literally, so we're looking at 2 weeks today, the 13th of May. Do you know what I have got?
Great.
It's dead sad. Don't laugh at me here. I'm going to try my best for you. I've got one of them Davina McCall blocks, right? They're just a block on the floor with 2 pedals on.
Sounds good.
My house is that small, Steve. That's all I can fit with it. Where the Hoover is in the cupboard. I'll bring the Davina McCall block in then. Right, I'm going to see if anybody's got an exercise bike. We're going to pedal at least half a mile with you.
Brilliant. Great. That's absolutely brilliant.
For anybody listening now to Radio Stoke, he thinks, go on, we're not going to leave Stephen on his own. This is 2 weeks today. Right, what do they need to do? Right, what's the best way of doing this?
Put the details on the Just Giving page, justgiving.com.
Yeah.
And you put in my name. It's Stephen with a PH. And then my surname is Lewis-Brammer. It's Lewis and -Brammer. And then you'll see it pop up with Cycling Around the World Challenge for Cancer Research. Click on that and you'll find the details. That was a long sentence, Louise. I'm out of breath.
How many calories do you reckon we'll burn off doing this?
Half a mile, I reckon, I don't know, 7. It won't be many.
It's not even going to be half my Twix, is it?
It's a nice, gentle afternoon cycle, that is.
Oh, I love that. We're definitely going to catch up with you. Thank you for making a difference. It's a huge part of the BBC. You're pedalling through the bank holiday weekend for Cancer Research UK. Steve, I know you're sweaty, but you're still a top bloke.
Oh, fantastic. And Louise, I want to thank yourself personally and Radio Stoke for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. You've been with me all the way through. It's much appreciated.
The sound
of where we live.
of where we live. Together, we can make a difference. BBC.